Welcome back everyone, it's that time again. We're going to be continuing with the Eden streak, now on 5 wins. So let's get right into it. You are now watching Styx Media plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Seed is AV9X, E37S, and we have more options: Yum Heart, Red and a Blue Heart, good tiers, bad damage. Other stats are not too out of the ordinary. Shit luck stat. It's a pretty good start. Not the greatest, and damage is poor, but 7 tier rate, you really can't complain with 7 tier rate. Hopefully more options, what that does is it means that in treasure rooms we'll get 2 items and be able to pick between the 2, so that gives us better options for development as well. Goes up a pill, which I should have used earlier, but now that we're in here, it's good to get it off from these guys. They can be a bit of a pain to get when they're hiding in pots like that, especially when you do 2 points of damage, but nothing impossible. Pretty smooth, if a little grindy. And we have Depression and the much better Brass Knuckles. Or it's not called Brass Knuckles, it's called Tough Love, I think. It means you have a chance to shoot a Tooth Shot, which does triple damage, and we will definitely be going for that if we can get a bomb at all. That is an annoying thing that more options does a lot of the time, is one of the items will be behind rocks or spikes, or a combination of the both, so you have to kind of make sure you got the utility to pick those items up. It always seems to be the better item as well. There's never a really good item just sitting there and then a worse item behind rocks or spikes. There's always the better one that happens to be behind spikes. But that's just anecdotal. Boom, there we go. Although I'm going to do the full clear because for the first time in ages we've actually got like a really nice start. You know, I hate this room, but okay, didn't spawn too many enemies, that's good. It's good stuff. Now I'm hoping to find a blood donation machine. Well, I would be hoping to find a blood donation machine if we hadn't just done a full clear. Because I could have got some regeneration off with Yum Heart, which is our active item, which will regenerate a full red heart every time it's used. And blood donation machines are great. Money for health. It's basically the trade-off everyone makes in the workplace in real life. Now sadly this isn't going to proc too much because of our shit luck stat, but I pressed space thinking it would be the boss screen where it told us what the boss was, but it was Curse the Maze that actually put me back outside, and I ended up using Yum Heart instead, which might actually come back to haunt us if we take much more damage here. But it's good. And it just got a whole lot better. Magic Mushroom. And we are set. Absolute A tier item, S tier item, I should say. Multiplies your damage, so now those damage problems we had are no more. God, that was a tricky dodge. Yeah, as you can see our damage just skyrocketed to 5.11, which has gone from solidly below average to very good. Well, quite good for second floor. About as good as if we got 1 normal damage up, because Magic Mushroom's just that good. And of course it also gives you the speed and range up, and now those stats are comfortably above average as well. So at this point, I don't know what we need. We don't really need anything. This run's got it all. Some nice devil deals would be cool, but some nice devil deals will always be cool. And of course, we have double treasure rooms, not that it would matter in a Curse the Blind. Towers. I hate towers. So that speed up we gained is just gone. No more speed up. We can't have nice things. Yeah, there was no way I was going to survive that. I might just... Okay. Might just wait for the invincibility to build up, but now I managed to get the room anyway. Bit annoying that we lost the last soul heart. I'm gonna have to go hitless if I want a devil room, and even then I might not be able to take a deal for the fact that would leave someone red heart, potentially. Unless we get something cool like ceremonial robes, which gives soul hearts when you take it. But yeah, what Taurus is going to do is going to take your speed down by 0.3, so it's as much of a speed down as most items are speed up. But while you're in a room with enemies, your speed will just constantly go up and up and up and up until it hits the limit of 2, and at that point you'll gain some temporary invincibility where you'll do loads of contact damage to enemies. And that's great, but the speed down sucks. I'm gonna go into the store and hope we get a soul heart. And get a soul heart. Won't use the last bomb in a restock box though, because some mark drops. See, what it does mean is in the slow rooms like this, if you don't feel like taking out the enemies, you can just kind of sit around and wait for the effect to kick in. And here it is. Mark drop. 2 bombs, but the ladder is cool. I think the ladder means it's a crawl space, not a ticket to the next floor. I won't complain, it's 6 coins in the chest. Oh, interesting, it doesn't actually spawn any poops. That pill would normally just spawn a bunch of poops around where you use it, but because we used it in the vertical core space, it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, there's not much more to do now that we have the soul heart, so let's just beat this boss and hopefully get a devil deal. And we get pinned, the easiest boss on the first 2 floors. I think most would agree with me on that. I mean, he's so easy, so predictable. I think in a normal sized room, no one ought to ever be taking any damage against him. And there's Taurus. PJs, excellent, plus 4 soul hearts. And I am, of course, going to go for both of these, despite it being Curse the Blind. Ghost Baby sucks. Run Baby is excellent. And now, leave no stone unturned, because having no red hearts allows us into the red arena. And while we do have a fair few consumables, the more the merrier. I mean, there's also, I didn't notice cartridge here. I honestly forget the exact effect of cartridge, but it's not as good as fish head, whatever it is. I think it's something to do with giving you invincibility, but fish head means that every time you kill an enemy, a fly spawns or something, or maybe you get double flies or something like that. But anyway, it's something to do with flies, and we have Rotten Baby, so it's definitely a pickup. Rotten Baby will spawn flies constantly, so there's always at least 1 fly on the screen, and that fly will suicide itself into an enemy, doing 2 times your tier damage. Good stuff. Comfortable run. In fact, I'm going to go for the full clear here just because I can. And Rotten Baby makes staying away from enemies so easy, so it's unlikely that I'll lose any health. Especially in an easy room like that. Will I bomb for Secret Room, however, is the question. I would be surprised if the Super Secret Room is not to the left of here, as it usually is the closest spot where it's only connected to 1 room, and it's normally closest to the boss room as it can be. Well, that was a complete waste. And yeah, I'm going to hold on to the last bomb. Good stuff, good stuff. This is actually my second recording session today because I've just been on playing some Risk of Rain runs, which will go on the channel probably before this video actually. When you're watching this, there'll probably already be a Risk of Rain video up. That was bad. But yeah, it's roguelike just like Isaac. I've mentioned before how much I like the game, and I'm playing it with a friend, so you get better commentary. Not saying that my commentary's bad. I mean, that's for you to decide, but you the viewer. Something like Cricket's Head would be great, even though Cricket Head and Magic Mushroom don't stack very well, because they both do the damage multiplier effect, but if you get both in at the same time, only 1 damage multiplier will go into effect, but still, it's a damage up. Love a damage up. Of course, the other damage up you can get from Golden Chests being Steven. But I think they would both do the same thing in this case. It's just a damage up multiplied by 1.5, because that's what Magic Mushroom does to all damage ups. Talking of damage ups, I would love to get one, because, I mean, it'll probably bring my damage up to at least 8 with the Magic Mushroom multiplier effect. I love how this guy is spawning leeches that are bigger than him. And we have hive mind, which increases the size of all spiders and flies. We also just so happen to have Rotten Baby, and there's actually Jar of Flies in there, which would be great to get. Is that a... I can't remember if that's what March looks like. Yeah, it is. Awesome. And we get Flight. This run just keeps getting better and better. So I'm definitely going to try and go for Jar of Flies, because that'll let us store flies as we produce them and release them out whenever we want. Of course, I've wasted all my keys going after all those chests, but Flight for Flight, it's worth it. Specifically the item Fate, which gives you Flight and an Eternal Heart. The Eternal Heart should be good because we should be able to use it in a Devil Deal before reaching floor 6. And Mr. Boom is pretty pointless, but better than Yum Heart, which wasn't doing anything. So let's decide. Is Secret Room to the left or the right? And of course it's to the left because it can't be to the right. We have bombs, loads of bombs, and Wonky. Wonky. We got that Wonky beat. We'll go for the Parasite here. So that thing I said about the better item always being behind rocks, it's clearly a complete lie. But to be fair, I did disclaim it as anecdotal. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we have Flight. On a run where you've just picked up Flight, you never remember it. What does I never do? Confused me. And sadly we don't have Spectral Tears yet, which is the the best thing you can get with Flight is, yeah, free Devil Room. Yeah. Except no, because we don't have any hearts.
Are you one wizard?
I can't in good conscience actually take one of these deals, but I'm going to anyway. Yeah, right. Let's go for Guppy's Tail. Of course, when I took that, I forgot we were inside the curse room. That was a bit stupid. So I'm definitely going to go up and try to get Soul Heart out of the shop. But Guppy's Tail is still good. Like, it's a third of the transformation required to get Guppy, which would just completely slay stuff with Hive Mind, because it's another item which spawns perpetual flies, or it's a transformation that spawns perpetual flies. And with Hive Mind, it's over, dude. It would turn a comfortable run into an excellent one. Let's see if we can get another Soul Heart here. Okay, one more coin is what we need. And I would like to get another Soul Heart, because we don't quite have enough yet. Losing the Eternal Heart was annoying because it could have been used in a Devil Deal next floor, because we'll be on 70% next floor for a Devil Deal. And of course we might get a Devil Rune spawning anyway, which would be pointless since we've already taken the item from it. Unless I can afford Book of Belial, which was the other item on sale in the Devil Deal. Then again, Book of Belial's not great, so doesn't matter. Super Secret is either right or down. It's not right, so it's probably down. Lovely. Oh, this room usually has a black heart in it. Weird. Yeah, one of the things the Parasite, which is the split shot item, does is it puts insane knockback on enemies, making it incredibly hard for them to get near you for like charging enemies like Chad, so I'm not worried about being on a Soul Heart and a half. What I do want though is some keys, because Guppy's Tail, what it does is it increases the chance for chests to spawn, but it decreases the chance for keys and other consumables to spawn. Jawbone's a really annoying item, but I'm going to take it anyway because it's better than not having it. It'll basically fire out when we fire, like that, and damage enemies and grab consumables. Not going to take the pill in case it's a bad trip, because that would really screw us. I'm learning not to take pills when on 2 hearts below, because when you're on 1 heart, you can't get a bad trip pill, which will take a heart away, because obviously that would instantly kill you, and the game is nice than that. But instead it'll give you extra health, or full health. So that's why it's always safe to take pills when you're on 1 heart or below, but if you're on 1 heart and a half, it can give you the minus a heart pill, which would be devastating. So generally try and steer away from pills. Steer clear. And we have the bomb chests and infamy. Lovely. What's not lovely is Peep. Generally considered one of the more annoying bosses of the game. However, he's nowhere near as annoying as his upgraded counterpart, Bloat, which is basically Peep, but he starts with both his eye stalks out already bouncing around the room, and he has brimstone eyes that will instantly kill you if you stand beneath or to the side of him. So you basically just have to kind of stand on top of him and hope he doesn't jump to the top of the room. Clean room though. The only thing I really want is soul hearts and damage and keys. The only thing I want is 3 things. And you know it's good to run when Towers isn't even doing anything. Like I never spend long enough in a room to actually get the invincibility effect, although that might change here. No. No, it didn't. Too easy. Get a lot of keys for a Guppy's Tail run, which is good. And is this store? Yeah, this must be a store. This looks like a bit of an odd place to have a store. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to bomb shopkeeper, because I'd love to get spider mod. Yep. Right, that'll buy a spider mod. Now we can bomb restock box until there's something else worth buying. The compass. Yeah, I'll keep the compass in case I can scrounge together a bit more cash. However, I was more thinking along the lines of just a soul heart, but what on earth? That chest just gave us like 12 coins and a soul heart. Nice. Maybe I should open more of the chests. But I'm not wasting the last key until we've seen treasure room, which of course we have now. And it was pretty pointless. I guess friend zone is alright. It's just one of those fly orbitals. I'm not sure if it's actually affected by hive mind increasing the size of all spiders and flies. I think that's just like blue attack spiders and flies. Oh, this room again. So we get this room every run. I remember commentating at least 2 of these rooms already on previous runs in the streak. It's only been, what, like 6 games? The L-shaped room. Oh, we got a tower sprout. That's cool. Exciting. Somehow we poisoned something. Oh, that'll be Mod Spider. Mod Spider, as well as showing the health bars of all the enemies, will also damage them and inflict random status effects. So it's just an awesome all-around item. A lot of people don't rate it, but it's definitely one of the best things you can buy in the store, if you ask me. Just being able to see how much health enemies have, dude, it makes so much of a difference. And I'm going to buy a key, since most of the chests we've been opening have more than 5 cents worth in them. I want to get that extra soul heart as well. In fact, I want to get like 2 more soul hearts, because I'd like to be taking devil deals this floor. Because you never have too many devil deals. I don't think I've had a brimstone run a streak yet. That'll be quite cool. Okay, so having just said all the gold chests have been great and had loads of stuff in. Oh, we can take the pill now, because we're not on hard half.
I'm excited.
Ooh, that's not good. I've got the death card in case anything gets tired. What the Omniscience pill will do is, for the room you're currently in, it'll make all the enemies fast, like move and attack faster, making them incredibly hard to dodge. It's essentially the opposite of an I'm drowsy pill. And it also happens for a few rooms after you use it. Like it'll just randomly happen like a couple more times after you've used the pill, even if you've moved rooms already. So it can be an absolute disaster pill. Then again, I don't think it matters on this run, because we are cruising. Just gonna blow up a load of rocks in case we get a crawl space. Second crawl space of the run. And it's the exact same crawl space as last time. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's like 2 soul hearts from the store. Potentially 2 soul hearts. At least 1. And 2 soul hearts is in comfortable devil deal territory. I'd like to have at least 2 soul hearts, or like at least 1.5 really. after taking a devil deal. That would be. Humbling Bundle would be cool, but there's no way we're going to be able to afford it, so let's just take the Soul Heart and call it a day. Secret Rooms. This looks promising. And again.
Infested?
Infested? Alright, time for boss room. After like 2 more rooms that aren't boss room. That's the great thing about having loads of bombs, you can always bomb secret room. We must have missed super secret because it can't be left or down because there isn't a direct route either of those ways, so it might be down here. Yeah, that seems most likely. Nope. Left. Well then I really don't know, it must be somewhere random that's not even close to the boss room. Oop. Had a bit more speed than I thought we did there. That's annoying because now we don't have our R&R for devil deals. But Torn Photo makes me more confident and we didn't get a devil deal anyway, so on we go I guess. It's always a shame when you don't get a second devil room until floor 5. That being said, we did get the instant devil room teleportation effect by the red chests a couple of floors ago, and we got Guppy's tail off about that, so it's all good. We have a sack room, that's not really worth going for. Where's the boss room? Oh, it's down at the bottom with the sack room as well. This is one of those annoying floor layouts where the important rooms are nowhere near each other, so you have to kind of go all around the floor. Let's see what's in here. Just normal chest, but I'll still take it because you can never have too many consumables. And we're just wrecking shit in the damage department. I mean, actually, we're not even doing that much damage per shot. It's just that we're getting a load of shots off and a load of flies from the fish head, rotten baby, hive mind thing that's going on. I think hive mind doubles the damage of flies, which is already double tier damage, so our flies must be doing 20 damage each, which is crazy. Really. That shouldn't be doing that much damage. Unless it should. I think it just makes a much more relaxing tone than the last video, which was very tough. I didn't realise how much that run was stressing me out until it was over. Because just, I mean, I rewatched the footage and we spent 17 minutes on Cave 2. 17 minutes on a single floor. That's just how tough it was. Because we had like no range at all. Hearts were hard to come by. Sorry. Oh, I'm getting a bit of, getting some mist stuck in my throat. But yeah, that run was draining, to say the least. But it's also draining that we're getting no keys here, because it means we'll have to run right back up to the top of the map as soon as we find one to store. Maybe I shouldn't be greedy, this run's good enough to go onto wound like straight away. All I want is the damage up, hoping we get like champion belt out at the store, assuming we actually get let in at some point. Bombs and coins, but no keys. So let's bomb here for secret room. First try. Keys? More coins would be great if I could get into the store. Maybe. I'm gonna bomb for soul hearts here. But the pill gave them to me anyway. Best pill in the game, Balls of Steel. I mean, you could argue that it's undrowsy because it makes like really tough bosses like Hush and Delirium the absolute easiest thing ever to fight. Please a Guppy item or 2 soul hearts. But I think the best pill, just best all around pill, is just the Balls of Steel. Gives you 2 soul hearts. Nothing else said. I didn't notice where we got 2 keys from, but we have 2 keys now somehow. So that's neat. That's enough for item room and shop. No boss rush sadly, and probably no Hush this run. So, unless we can sack, it's unlikely we'll get Delirium again. That being said, we have been getting Delirium every single run. So I might do a bit of cheeky sacking on this floor if we get a lot of soul hearts from the shop. But yeah, and that idea's just gone out the window. It always happens sometimes. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get enough hearts to sack 11 times now without store. Ooh, Conehead is +1 soul heart and blocks damage sometimes. Dogtooth will reveal crawl spaces and secret rooms. Unless that's Ghost Pepper, always mix the items up, but I think Conehead is probably better. And yeah, bit of a boring floor, but we're pretty much done here. Time to fight the boss. Would have been really pissed if we had a key there and accidentally walked into the key block. Oh, I really thought I was going to get super secret room there as well with the blue fires. I was really pleased with myself for that one, but for some reason the super secret room isn't where it obviously should be. So it might be up here. To be fair, this makes sense as well. Yeah. Bizarre. I don't know why it would be further up. So, considering we were denied access to our store, thank you Greed, we might as well pay off this little boy. Luck up. I honestly didn't know he could give that. That's really good, because... What's our luck effect? Yeah, it's the Tooth Shot, isn't it? We're going to be shooting way more Teeth Shot now. Is the plural of Tooth Shot Teeth Shot? Or is it Tooth Shots? Probably Tooth Shots. But I like calling it Teeth Shot. In other news, I hate this variant of Brownie. Since the minions he spawns are about like 4 times as tough. Speedball is speed significantly up, so that's gonna help out with what's the name of the fucking item? Taurus. Because it means our speed will be closer to 2, so it'll have an easier time proccing the invincibility. Both of these items are good, but Headless Baby isn't quite good enough to justify the loss of 3 soul hearts. Incubus essentially will let us fire twice, since he actually fires, or it actually fires the same tiers as we would normally, so basically just double our damage output. I mean, not really, because a lot of our damage output's from Rotten Baby, but... We're going to be an absolute hail of bullets now. Scattering all around the room, shit. Oh, no keys. I'm drowsy, I'm excited, and infested. I wonder what happens if you hit an enemy with I'm drowsy and I'm excited at the same time. There's another sack room here. So, I've been given a second chance to try and sack the Mega Satan. 2 soul hearts. Oh, Pandora's box. Pandora's box is a one-time use item that gives a different effect depending on what floor you use it on, and I always forget what it does on each floor, so I'm going to use it and hope that something cool happens. 20 coins is pretty cool. I definitely would have missed that mark truck if I wasn't going around collecting coins, so thank you, Pandora's box. Can't be bothered to play these, and also I'm trying to save health, so let's just make a little money. So we have a metric shit ton of money. So what this means is that we're bound to get a greed fight. So we can't spend it in the store because greed will be in there. Absolutely guaranteed. That's another good use of Incubus. He can shoot enemies that we wouldn't usually stand across from. Yeah. Google smart spikes in that room. Well, not anymore, but they were in that room. Ah, yes, we need a key. That's alright. Let's try and give me a key game. I know with Guppy's Tale I'm asking for this to happen, but... It'd be really annoying if I'm denied access to the last store on 58 coins because of lack of a key. And chests aren't helping. So, looks like it's time for a full clear. And come on, 14 bombs. I've been bombing left, right, and center, and it keeps giving me bombs. Fragmented card will double the secret rooms, but the shed's still better. We need to get some black hearts out of here so we can sack. Not a single black heart. Or just a load of scully guys. I would have expected like at least one black heart from that room. Gotta make sure the blue one is far away from you because that'll release tears when it dies. Yeah, it appears there is no key on this floor unless we find secret room, which is looking like it's near the treasure room, so it's actually possible we'll get into the treasure room for free. If and only if the secret room is there. Nope. So that means the secret room is more likely to... No, it can't be there either. So it must be here. Which, to be fair, makes sense as well. I actually probably shouldn't have bombed that machine because I might have been able to get a key out of it, but... There's a key in here, thank God. 70 coins, and watch it be a greed fight. Just you watch. Oh, thank you, game. It is sadly not a restock box store, so we'll only really be able to get like a few things out of it. We might as well buy everything we can, though. Pheromones. Well, here goes the donations. Getting pretty close to 1,000 here. Wow. 1 coin left at the end of that. That was good. Okay. So we didn't get the items we wanted. We didn't even manage to pick up a key from the store. We just got PhD and that loaded donation. Simple donation machine. You know, some runs you need the money, so I won't complain. This run we certainly don't really need the money. That being said, it has been a slow run. Well, I think I'm quite a slow player of this game. This run is powerful enough to take negative, but I always say that and then regret it later. If, for example, if the game's going to go ahead and give us Eyeball and go ahead, I honestly can't decide. Eyeball is an excellent damage up. Gives all your tears the homing spectral piercing effect. It's crazy. Goat Head, on the other hand, guarantees a devil room spawn every floor, and of course we could go for both of them if we were very daredevilish. And risk the streak by doing so. As I always say, Mama didn't raise no pussy. There are only a very small selection of womb rooms that will be too tough for us, and this will hopefully give us some kind of pill that helps us out. I mean, Infested is cool anyway. I can see Forever could come in useful.
Forever.
We just need some soul hearts. Okay, a secret room already. Oh god, this is the worst possible outcome for the secret room. Okay, at least let us skip a room, though. Yeah, see, most womb rooms can't do anything against us with this build, but just one hit from death is just never a good place to be. Like, there were 2 troll bombs there, all it would have taken is for one of them to hit the other in the direction of us and streak. I'm in no position to give to either of those, so we are going to be destroying them. No tinted rock, sadly. But a heart. Doesn't matter that it's eternal. So the question is, do we look for more on this floor? And I think the answer is no. I would love to just get out of here. I haven't got both secret rooms. Skolex shouldn't be a hard boss. But that being said, I have taken hits against him before. Sorry, just have to scratch my head. The hardest part of Isaac no one tells you about is scratching itches while you're playing the game. Okay. Marbles. I didn't know that item could spawn after boss. Spawns 3 trinkets, none of which are good as the one we already have, and means that upon getting hit, you have a chance to swallow your trinket, adding its effects to yourself permanently. Oh, wait, actually I was going to say that's flight and speed up there on the left, but of course we don't need flight because we already have flight. In other news, we just got a soul heart from the fire, which means I now feel confident enough to go out and have a little look around. See what's waiting us in this womb. Super useful secret room placement, letting us get in and out of the boss, like the boss area, without having to go through too many other rooms. Because the rules in the womb is that you do as few rooms as possible. Base reward is kind of like a shit incubus. Shoots one of your tiers every now and again instead of shooting them at normal rates, and one can only hope there'll be something good in this blue arena. Of course, all arenas act like red arenas when you're in the womb, so they will have bosses in rather than what blue arenas would normally have in, which is just normal enemies. And in the womb later, there'll always be 3 bosses rather than the 2 you would usually expect out of a red arena. Key's worth it. Now, curse and sacrifice rooms, I can not see myself taking either of those. We are going to get an HP out of the Eternal Heart, but that's actually a good thing. Despite that killing our Polaroid invincibility, it'll easily be traded away on a devil deal because we get a devil deal every floor. Big go ahead. Didn't do anything last floor, but if I can get a good deal this floor, then Goat Head has proved its worth. Alright. This room. I do not like this room. Although this pill could be... yeah, I thought I recognized it from earlier in the run. That's a what you call it? That's a mark truck. Yeah, okay, it's all Gucci. Any risk is basically evaporated from this run, and unless I go for a risky devil deal again, it's instantly won. Like, I could just not take any devil deal and just win it instantly. As in, not instantly, but just win it by doing nothing in particular, except going through the normal route to the chest. But if I see a good devil deal, I'm taking it. If I see 2 good devil deals, I'll take them. If I see 3 good devil deals, I may well take them. Don't know why I'm bothering to bomb that shit, because I'm too late for Hush and I'm past all the stores already. Only too late to Hush by a small margin, that lad. But ooh, we're down to 1 bomb actually. I didn't realise we'd gone through all the bombs like that. This is gonna have the same bosses as the other arena probably, the one we did last floor. No, we just had one of the same. Of course, Eye of Belial coming in super useful. I think we've already had this one on the channel. It's the one that makes your tears grow in size and damage when they pass through an enemy, and once passing through an enemy they'll gain like a homing effect. And that's a horrible room, to be fair. Just good thing it didn't come up when we had 1 heart. And it's Cricket's head. Finally a damage up. A pretty shit one, but still a damage up. I won't bomb skills because we're kind of low on bombs. But having this golden key is excellent because we can open as many gold chests as we like. Sadly, not many of them have been spawning this floor, but we've got a soul heart out of one, we got like a good couple of bombs and stuff. We've got loads of keys, we've got another balls of steel kill. All we need now is a void on to get another delirium kill. Because that would make 6 kills in a row. And getting 7, that basically means you could watch one video of mine a day and the week would be up before you saw a run that did not kill Delirium. In comes the Brimstone, but we kill... It lives too fast for the Brimstone to do anything. What do we got in here? We have... Dead cat. Another Guppy item. Adds a health when you take it, so we actually get refunded for that devil deal, annoyingly, so we actually have a red heart. And we have... Dun dun dun. Enough soul hearts to sack. We won't get any angel room, but it's still possible we'll get angel room items. So what I'd like is like at least 1 soul heart to come out of these early sacks, so I can be confident in going to 11 sacks rather than that leaving us on like very few hearts. It's the 6th stack, which might bring us to the angel room, which of course wouldn't actually bring us to the angel room because we've just seen the devil room. 7 soul heart, excellent. Since I know I'm sacking now, I'm gonna bomb these. 2 spades, super useful for like the chest and stuff. Right, that was the 8th sack. 9th sack's an angel fight. Yeah, that didn't last very long. And the moment we've all been waiting for. If this is soul hearts, I'm set. If it's coins, yeah, okay. If that was coins, that would have been a little risky, but with soul hearts, it's all good. We can kill the 2nd angel and happily continue to make a statement. That gulp, the thing you just heard like that, gulp, was marbles affecting our trinket. Since upon taking damage, you have a chance to swallow your trinket. So now we have swallowed fish head. I wouldn't swallow a fish head in real life that looked like that. I wonder if we can get a super secret room before continuing on. Oh. Game don't want us to have it. Yeah, we do have the Polaroids. Second guessing myself for a second there. I thought we might have picked up the negative, but it's good. So we have 10% chance of getting a void spawn after Isaac, 15% chance of getting a void spawn after Blue Baby, and a 50% chance after Mega Satan. If you do the maths, that would be what, 9/10 by 17/20 by half. So like, it's about 70% chance of getting a void at some point. And if I see a portal, I'll go in it. Forgotten what the black and white pill does. And the Google Smart Spikes. What, it's an I'm drowsy as well. Oh, it wasn't I'm excited, but since we have PhD, which makes all pills good, it's turned into its like good counterpart, which is I'm drowsy. Nice. Curse the Unknown as well, so we need to keep a close eye on HP, just in case, not because we're in danger of dying this floor, but because we may be in danger of dying next floor, and if we get another Curse the Unknown, our HP starts to become a bit of a mystery at that point. And what do we have? I think we have 9 hearts in total, the 1 red and the 8 blue. But as I say, it probably shouldn't matter. We just picked them another soul heart, so whatever we're on, it's high. And it's not like we need to be stacking again because we've already got the completed key piece. Chub hurt there. He was really hurting. And we might as well fight mini boss because I'm having fun here. That's the problem. Bad runs in this game take ages because you have to spend ages clearing like easy rooms. Meaning that you get, ooh, a nickel and a soul heart, nice. But good runs take ages because they're so fun to play that you just kind of stick around and kill everything. Like, I wouldn't have gone into that mini boss if the run wasn't so good. It's only really like good but not incredibly good runs that are really quick, or the runs which is like instant, like Brimstone Mum's Knife or something that you can basically breeze through the entire game. They're the runs that end up being quickest. I'd say I could speedrun if I wanted to, but where's the fun in that? You gotta enjoy the run a bit when you get one like this. I definitely think that Eye of Belial goat head play was the right thing to do, even though it was very risky. It turned out well for us. IV bag is pointless. It's just like a portable blood donation machine that will let you take damage to gain coins on will. Of course. What happened there? The music just slowed down for some reason. We got broken watch or something? I don't think so. That was very odd. Maybe that's a spider mod thing. Broken watch is the only item I know of that can do that. It doesn't like slow down the music. I remember seeing broken watch in the store, but we never actually bought it. See, at this point in the game, we do so much damage that our like contact damage isn't actually as much as we would do if we were just firing normal tiers. Yeah, 13 keys is very nice though. All I want to see is Delirium. That's all I care about. Hello, Bob's brain. We won't be picking you up today. Generally considered one of, if not the worst item in this game. Not because it doesn't do anything, but because it actively harms your attempts at success, or harms your chance of success, because it's fucking stupid. You just kind of shoot it out in front of you and it explodes, and often hits you in the blast radius. I'm sure there's someone out there that enjoys the item, but general consensus is the item sucks and should never be taken. Unless in the most extreme circumstances where your damage is so bad that you need a secondary source of damage to get stuff done. So, this fight is going pretty smoothly. There's two types of Isaac fight. One is where you do enough damage that... because basically his doing the beam of light attack is triggered by him taking enough damage. So at the moment we're doing enough damage to him that when he's done with this tier effect, he'll do the beam of light attack. But sometimes you won't actually do enough damage to trigger the beam of light attack until he's already doing another tier attack, and then he'll do this annoying thing where he flies around the room. So I call what we just did the easy type of Isaac fight. Little Brim, 8-inch nails, some kind of fly item, and pop. We'll be taking all of those, thank you very much. This 8-inch nails is a substantial damage up. Oh, the boss room looks quite close. Looks deceiving. Pop and Eye of Belial is an excellent combination, because Pop just means our tears just kind of float around. I know I'm drowsy was a stupid use here, I should have saved it for Delirium, but I hate the adversary. And I know I can handle Delirium without an Undrowsy pill. Guided Brimstone, who thought of it? Am I right? So we obviously have to take some kind of detour to get to the boss room. Yeah, Pop and Cricket's Head is another stupid combination. So we have a load of tears everywhere that just get in the way of our vision, and we'll just hover around and do more damage the longer they stay on the screen. The longer, like, the more enemies they hit. So, yeah, a very weird situation here. We actually have to go in the opposite direction of the boss room to get anything done. Very weird. I wonder if it's going to be one of those room layouts where every room is pretty much linear. And so far there has not been much of a choice of which way to go. I hate this room already. Mega Fatty, another very annoying boss. He's not bloat level of stupid and dumb, but his jumping around the room is a bit of pain. We are doing insane damage though, so it's fine. It's all good. As I say, all I want is that Delirium spawn, that void spawn. We now have 15% chance to get out of Blue Baby and a 50% chance to get out of Mega Satan, which is going to come together for a total of 62.5%, I believe. No, not quite. 57.5. I like those odds, to be honest. Of course, if we don't get a void spawn straight out of Blue Baby, we're going to fight Mega Satan afterwards. And even... oh, Wafer, that's nice. Halves all damage done to us, so we only take half heart damage instead of the usual full heart damage we'd be taking at this stage in the game. It's an absolute top tier item, Wafer. I think... see, I'm I hold a bit of a weird opinion about this. I think the wafer is the best angel room item, despite like Godhead and Sacred Heart, those really good items. I mean, maybe Godhead's better, but the wafer is pretty much just the best item you could hope for out of an angel room. And now we're completely invincible because all of those tiny little shots will actually shield us from any of these shots. Look, he's actually shooting tears out at the moment, but none of them getting past like the clusterfuck of tiny tears around him. This is stupid. This is so dumb. I really want to fight Delirium with this like synergy. Look at them, the tears are all like following him because of our Belial. And of course we got Void Spawn, because why not? Why would it let me fight Mega Satan? Of course it had to give me the Void Spawn. It's on track to be the 6th Delirium kill. I really doubt that I'm gonna lose at this point with this stupidly powerful run. All I need is the I'm Drowsy pill, and look, there it is. That's a guaranteed win. So now we just need to try and find Delirium. God knows which one's him. I'm going to start with the ones down bottom, just because I have a feeling about them. Yeah, this has been a fun run. Pretty relaxing. Apart from those like couple of times when we went for stupid devil deals, but I mean, you're watching Styx Media, that's what you expect. You expect risky plays, but a win nonetheless. These penny tears are kind of visually annoying. Sorry, there's a brimstone there. I can't even remember the last time we took damage. Excuse me. Can I have the boss rooms, please? This is another one of those floors that just loops back on itself. Oh, if I had all the time in the world, I would make this a daily thing, like do an Isaac run per day. But I mean, it just takes like over an hour to do most episodes, and editing can take like 15 minutes. Not to mention like rendering and uploading the video, which takes a while because it's a big video. And your answer to the question of when was the last time I took damage is now in this room. You have like a counter in the top left or something, saying like rooms since last damage taken. Days since workplace accident. I don't know, I have a good feeling that Delirium is one of these two rooms. I can't say why, it just feels right. Back, you know. There's worse items. Oh, and there was an Eternal Heart there. Awesome. Nope. that was unfortunate. I assumed we would have killed him with the tear spam, but of course it's an invisible enemy. Daddy Longlegs, nope, not Delirium. Well anyway, that's 1 out of 3 like areas of the map searched. Now onto the other 2. Of course, we actually have way more health than most runs at this point, since we can essentially take double the hits from him because of the wafer, so we're actually going to take, what, 21 hits from him, rather than the 9 you'd expect. So, I mean, we'd have to try pretty hard to lose the fight. That's all I'm saying. Another dead end, Christ. I mean, it's true, when you get the compass, you start getting weird floor layouts. Call it confirmation bias, but I believe it to be true. Any good tarot cards? Strength? You know what? I'm Drowsy is still better than Strength, even though Strength would give us like a huge damage up in the room. Strength basically gives you the magic mushroom effect for one room, but it does stack on top of a magic mushroom you already have. You essentially get 2 damage multipliers. Now that I know that the floor kind of goes back on itself, I think Delirium's in the top left, because it would make sense that he's kind of far away from the start location. That happens quite a lot. This room is horrible. If we didn't have this stupid lost contacts, tears block, all shots thing going on. Because those enemies usually drop like a load of tears while you're in the process of killing them, and like a load of small enemies that run at you. So, what? If anyone knows what the fuck happened there, comment down below. Another art truck. Just kind of bombing out principle here. Roguish. See, this is the kind of run where you do a victory lap on. If, of course, I was killing the lamb now instead of Delirium. The Book of Sin. We're actually going to take per throw and try to roll that into something better. Like Super Bandage. I mean, Super Bandage, it's just half the heart, but it's better than an active item we can't pick up. This is totally going to be Delirium Watch. Totally. Called it. And we have the crappy slow Delirium that we'll be fighting today, because I'm drowsy, just makes Delirium a complete joke. This is going to be a very quick, very easy Delirium kill. I could probably like run into him the whole time and not die. I mean, that him taking all the damage there is just a visual glitch, but he's still taking a lot of damage. Maybe not like 25,000 tick damage, but it's big. It's going to be a quick Delirium kill, although it's nothing like the quickest I've ever killed Delirium, because I have actually two-shot a Delirium before at some point in Binding of Isaac. It was on it was while I was going for completion marks. I actually was looking for my Delirium kill as the lost. I think it's like the second last completion mark I got. And the way I managed to finally kill Delirium with the lost was by breaking the game pretty early on and getting basically every item in the game, and then using Sacrificial Altar to get infinite pentagrams and doing about 20,000 damage a shot. Like, unironically, my stat on the left was like 20,000. And I just kind of charged up a couple of shots against him and he was dead. Not to detract from this run, however, that was a clean kill. I think that might be the fastest run on the channel. And you can actually compare it against the other runs because they're all Delirium kills. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all again in another video. I'll probably be uploading some more varied content in the future. I'm gonna try and make this Isaac video like a every 2 or 3 days kind of thing. And who knows when the next time I'll kill something that isn't Delirium at the end of a run will be. It's kind of becoming common at this point, really. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that shit, of course. You'd never forget that, would you? My faithful viewers.